Hello, 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 and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin, known as the Dream Decipherer, and this is Dream Your Life, Live Your Dream Live, where we talk about all things dreams. Now, today I'll be looking at dreams and our emotions and the relationship between the two. And I would start this presentation today with the fact that our dreams are about our emotions. I'm always saying to clients that whatever we don't openly and consciously acknowledge in terms of what's really going on with us, what's really bothering us, who's really bothering us, it will turn up in our dreams in some form or fashion, or in other ways as well, but in dreams in this particular instance. So that energy has to go somewhere, and that energy of repressing emotions and not dealing with that, or I'm not dealing with that person, or I don't want to know, kind of sticking our heads in the sand, so to speak, means that that energy has to go someplace. Now, it can go in outward behavior, people acting out in ways that are abnormal for them, or it can be internalized and pop up in our dreams. And dreams are always about the unexpressed, unacknowledged, or unknown emotions that we're experiencing. And not only that, being a means of not only identifying the issue, but pointing to a solution. So our dreams can be really useful if we take advantage of them. And just to tell you some of the things that can happen as a result of not expressing our emotions is that you actually start to misfire. It can even lead to sleeping problems if you're not acknowledging during your waking time what information has been revealed to you. Hello, how are you? It's nice to see you. If you're not acknowledging the information that your unconscious mind is trying to tell you, it will keep sending it to you, which is why we have repetitive dreams and what have you. It's like you're not getting the message. Okay, I'm going to send it again, and it will keep sending it. I had a series of dreams like that, and one led to marrying an old flame that came back into my life, and the other saved my life. So dreams really do have important information, and they will disturb you greatly until you pay attention. But, you may be doing stuff to distract yourself in terms of not dealing with the information that may come up in a dream. Yeah, numbing it with, substances like alcohol, drugs, legal or illegal, avoiding talking about your feelings, avoiding situations that might remind you of what came up in the dream, or doing other things. It's, it could be smoking, it could be shopping, it could be sex, whatever it is, as a distraction to being dealing with what's going on with you. You're dealing with everybody else's business but your own, perhaps. So what happens when we don't we don't deal with our emotions during the waking hours and only letting them percolate under the surface and showing up in our dreams? Well, what starts to happen is that emotionally we start to go off the deep end, and it may start in little ways. We may become a bit more tired, a bit more snappish, but it can snowball and become something that's really quite negative. It just continues to snowball. And so you're not really running away or hiding from your emotions. You're just pushing them to one side. And think of it like a pressure cooker. It's so much pressure. You have the little bell to keep the pressure from over the pot from overboiling, or to keep from, exploding. But as they used to do in the old days, apparently, pressure cookers would actually explode because there was no escape valve for the steam to come out. But eventually, the steam will build up to such a point that, yes, it could actually blow. And that's what suppressing our emotions will do. Eventually, you keep stuffing that stuff in the closet. Eventually, the closet explodes and everything comes out, and not necessarily in ways that you would like that to happen. But there's what research has been finding is that the people who repress their emotions will have more negative dreams. So, particularly if they're in a job they don't like or something like that, that negative energy is translating itself into negativity in their dreams, such as nightmares. So there's the suppression of thoughts during the day have a tendency to burst out at night because we can't consciously push things away. We're in a more relaxed state. Our mind is at rest theoretically, but this content is coming up from the unconscious as a flag. Dreams are our call to action. It's saying, "Hey, have a look at this. This is important." And if you're short-circuiting that, especially if you're not sleeping well, you start to misfire at the psychological and emotional levels. So there are other things that dreams help us to do. Among many things, is to process our emotions. So whatever somebody cuts you off on the way to work, your boss is getting on your back, your teenagers are making you crazy, whatever it is, all of those some larger annoyances during the day kind of get stored up and then get released during our sleep state, particularly our dream state, as our dreams act as a smokestack. As one of the purposes of dreams is to burn off little minor stresses that we may experience, and even larger stresses if we use our dreams in the right way. So, not having that ability to keep you on an even keel emotionally is important. I mean, and that's something that Freud and Jung recognized, that the unconscious mind acts as a counterbalance to the conscious mind, the part of us that says I. So our dreams are pointing, where we're out of whack, if you will, and possible ways to restore balance so that we're on an even keel again. So if we're not taking care of these issues that may be popping up, it could be finances, it could be relationships, it could be work related or business related, whatever it is. If these various areas of our lives are creating stress and tension within us, they're going to generate in some form dreams or some other kind of way of the universe indicating to you that you really need to take a look at this and deal with it and stop avoiding the issue, because it's only going to keep coming at you and it gets worse. Trust me. I'm telling you from experience that if you don't listen to the universe, especially when it's talking to you in your dreams, it will make you listen. It will sit you down and make you listen. I didn't listen, and I ended up literally off my feet for like 3 weeks because I wasn't listening, that I needed to stop and rest. So the universe made me stop and rest. And then the information that I needed to move forward was able to come through. So the dreams are also serving, and not only as an emotional smokestack or mirror for what you're thinking and feeling, but it also can engender personal growth. So, as I said, the dreams can point out an issue, and it can also point out a solution to an issue. I mean, how many things were invented because of dreams? From the double helix of DNA, Einstein's E equals MC squared, to the novel Frankenstein, the song Yesterday. All of these things came on the back of dreams. So if you're an entrepreneur, you're really missing out by not listening to your dreams. Even Google was developed on the back of a dream. So it's the kind of thing that you have this wise guru that lies within you, and it's like an unknown country. You should really check it out. It can change your life and enhance your life, which is what it's all about. So that's my take on why the dreams are very much linked to our emotions. As I said, it helps us to focus on issues in our lives, things that are bothering us that we're either unaware that they're bothering us, or we're not acknowledging, either consciously or unconsciously, that something, this person, this thing, this job, whatever it is bothering us. So it points out the issue, and then if you allow it to, it will point the way to a solution. But you have to have a bit of courage to look within for the answers that are best for you, instead of running to your doctor, your lawyer, your preacher, your teacher, your friends, your lovers. The wisdom about what's best for you in your life lies within you. And dreams are one way to access that wisdom. So I hope that through all of this that you've picked up some information about why dreams are important in terms of your emotional lives. And if you have any questions about that and would like to know more, get in contact. Contact details are there. You can book a free consultation to talk about a specific dream, or get sleep advice, because I am a sleep and dream coach. So there you have it. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a great rest of the day and weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.